guys, Joe DeMarco from the Crazy New York Driver Show. Today is Friday, November the 20th, 2020. Welcome to another eBay video. Today's main topic is going to be eBay entering into a partnership with Bulq. And I'm going to talk about that in detail. Other subtopics we're going to talk about is going to be a bad eBay buyer who left feedback for a load of people. And I'm going to be giving somebody a shout out who turned me on to that. And we're also going to be talking about some other eBay issues that have manifested themselves. That being said, let's get right into it. The good news is I'm not going to take you outside because it is not raining right now. Hooray! But according to the weather forecast, it's going to rain every day next week, starting Sunday night right through. And I mean Thanksgiving too, which might actually be a good thing because maybe it'll keep people home. In my video I put out last Friday, I told you guys I was very concerned about dead sales for this weekend coming up, starting Thursday right through the weekend. And somebody had written in and said that they thought that maybe that would not be the case because a lot of the governors are imposing strict COVID-19 restrictions, and maybe that will keep people home and indoors. And in theory, that sounds very believable. But I'm telling you something, guys, the COVID pandemic has increased locally lately. In New York City, it's hit 3%. And in New Jersey, it's hit 11%, all right? And people are violating the guidelines. I've seen this firsthand. I cannot tell you how many people have hosted illegal parties at their houses, bringing in 50 to 75 people. Unbelievable, but true. And nothing was done about it. I don't know if the local police actually have the authority to do anything, or it has to be issued by the state. Perhaps the state itself has to act. I don't know. But I've seen absolutely no enforcement in this area whatsoever. So, that being said, I'm going to segue now into the main topic, but I want to tell you guys that I do believe it's going to be a lot slower than usual on eBay from the period Thursday through Sunday. So don't be all upset and alarmed if it is, because it's happened in years past. Especially Thursday and Friday, because Thursday, well, we know what that is. And then Friday is Black Friday, where traditionally people would flock to the malls. But I don't think there's going to be that much flocking this year. I think on Friday we stand a chance of maybe some online shopping, but we'll see. All right, for the main topic. I'm not sure if you guys received the email or not. I did. I received this email from eBay the other day about them entering into a partnership with Bulq. And I'm going to explain now how it works and give you my take on it and some of the information that I've gleaned. First of all, how it works is Bulq now has an eBay store. A little information about them. They joined on January 17th of this year, 2020. As of this moment, Friday, November 20th, 2020, they have only 42 feedbacks, and their percent is 97.7%, which, as you guys know, is not very good on eBay. Now, I checked out their feedback, and they only have one negative. And the one negative, I have to say, is questionable because the person stated that they received items maybe not as described or unusable. And if that's what they received, and if Bulq is not going to do anything about it, then they deserve the neg. However, there's a follow-up comment by the buyer that states that Bulq gave them a full refund and they are satisfied. So if that's the case, I'm wondering why Bulq did not ask the buyer to revise the feedback or why they did not contact eBay, because the buyer clearly now is expressing satisfaction with the deal because they received a full refund. Okay, so how does this work with the marriage of eBay and Bulq? As I've said right now, Bulq has an eBay store. They have items listed right now, and I took a look at some of the items earlier. They don't have a heck of a lot of items listed. You know, I forgot how many it is. It's in the hundreds, I believe. Anyway, the prices range. They have some cheap ones. They have some more expensive pallets available. And what you do is, if you're interested in this, is if you buy from them on eBay, they will ship it right to your house or business as usual. Then eBay has something that they refer to as draft listings. And eBay says you can then click on these draft listings templates, and that will get you started to list the various items that you've purchased from Bulq. The draft listings are only available to people who actually make a purchase from Bulq. Now, what are the problems with purchasing from Bulq? What are the positive and negative aspects? I cannot critique them on eBay per se, but I did some investigating on Google to read some of the comments that people had left, both positive and negative. And keep in mind, these are people who bought from Bulq.com directly, not through eBay. So just keep that in mind. The common complaints, and this goes for many liquidation sites, is that they cherry pick, meaning they take all the hot selling items out and keep them for themselves. Also, quite a few people complained that they received counterfeit items, meaning if a Gucci purse was listed and pictured in the manifest, they received a cheap China knockoff of a Gucci purse. Items missing is a very common complaint. If they show a picture and they have some hot things on the top of the stack, let's say they have 3 iPhone 6s, for argument's sake, on the top of the pile, and you figure you can buy this pallet and you can make your money off those 3 iPhone 6s, then you get the pallet and those iPhone 6s are gone. John made a good video about this on his channel, but he did not buy the pallet from Bulq. He bought it from another company whose name eludes me at the moment, but this is sadly a common practice in the industry, so I've heard. Other people complain that the items take a long time to sell. That is not Bulq's fault, in my opinion, but you have to be ready to sit on these items for an extended period of time. People have also complained that Bulq has very bad customer service, meaning if you contact them to make a complaint saying your pallet is not as described or missing things, they flat out deny it. And also, another complaint, which is common of this kind of thing, is people say that they have pictures of all the good items on top of the pile, and under the first layer of all the good items is nothing but trash. So those are the negative comments that I have gleaned on Google regarding Bulq.com. As far as positive comments, people say the shipping is fast and affordable. And, you know, that's basically it, I think, for the positive comments. The important thing I want you guys to understand and remember, these comments are from the internet, from people who purchase directly from Bulq. They may not be representative of the experience you will have buying from Bulq on eBay. So my question to you guys now, I would love to hear from any of you guys who have purchased from Bulq in the past, even if you purchased directly from the website Bulq.com. Please tell us your experiences below. I want to hear positive and I want to hear negative. because eBay is pushing this. And on theory, it sounds like an interesting proposition. I talked about Bulq a year or two ago, I think, in one of my videos. And I always had the urge to actually try it out because I would like to branch out more into other fields besides eBay Motors. And one of the fields that I have some knowledge in is toys. You guys know that I have sold toy trucks and memorabilia in the past, and I've done very well with it. So I do have experience in the toy category, and I am thinking about, at some point, purchasing a toy pallet. However, one drawback for me with purchasing a toy pallet or any pallet is the time I spend working on that venue, I will not be able to list on eBay Motors. And I am literally busy on eBay Motors every day. Not just boxing my items, but listing things, preparing things, sourcing things. So I'm a little bit reluctant to take my attention away for something I'm already very successful with, to perform an experiment to see whether I'm going to be successful in the other branch. So that is my take and my little spiel on Bulq.com. Now I'm going to move on to a prolific negative feedback lever. And I was requested to give a shout out, and I'm going to give a shout out right now. Shout out to Kiki Valentin. Angel Kiki Valentin, one of my longtime subscribers, spotted a prolific person leaving tons of negative feedback on eBay. Originally, I was going to do a screenshot presentation with this particular account, but for some reason, you guys get bent out of shape when I do too many screenshot presentations as opposed to me being on camera. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop a link to this particular person's account, the feedback they left for their sellers. I'm going to put it either in the description box or possibly as the first comment and pin it on top. Oh my God, this guy is brutal. If he has left 100 feedbacks, I literally estimate 95 of them to be negative. This guy is toxic as can be. But there's one very important lesson to be learned about this particular cat. And I spotted it. And I pointed it out to Kiki Valentin. As of this date, November 2020, this person continues to buy items on eBay. But if you look at all his feedback, all the negs, every one of them is over a year old. And I surmise that eBay has stripped him of his privileges to leave negative feedback or possibly any feedback at all for his sellers. So when you guys get a chance, please click the link that I'm telling you about. Research it, look at all the negative feedbacks he's left, look at the dates in question, and you'll see that he's still receiving positive feedback as a buyer. And do you think that my hypothesis is correct? Do you think that eBay has actually done the right thing and stripped him of the power to leave excessive negative feedback for all his sellers? And my second question is, given that he is actually abusing the feedback system, why has eBay not removed all those negatives? It's just plain disgusting. Sales this week have once again been very good, thankfully. I have no complaints about sales whatsoever. All my days were busy and profitable. I had a little problem Thursday night, which was last night, printing labels. I was receiving error messages, one after the other, saying I could not print my label. I got the old, quote, "It's us, not you," unquote, error message. It didn't last all that long. It lasted maybe half an hour. But I'm not sure if any of you guys received that same error message. So if that's the case, feel free to talk about it if you want. All right. I think that's basically it for now. All right, guys. That's basically it. I don't want to keep you too long because I'm sure you would rather be selling and preparing your items for sale than watching my video. I would like to thank you guys who watched my video from last night or the other night regarding life story number 1. I received a lot of positive comments on my life story video about the broken headlight, so I've decided I will make that an occasional feature of the Crazy New York Driver Show. That being said, I'm Crazy New York Driver and you're not. Thank you for watching this video. Every Friday night I come out here and I make these videos to try and help you stay successful on eBay. If you think I'm doing a good job, please leave me a thumbs up. It tells me I'm on point and appreciated. If you don't think I did a good job, tell me in the comments section what you'd like me to hit up, and I'll be glad to do it next week. Remember, I'm a seller friend, not a seller critic or skeptic of any kind. I've solved a lot of problems. I've never worn a mask on any of my videos, and I never will. I've never distorted my voice because I feel that's dishonest and unscrupulous. Hey, I'm a CEO and a CFO of my own company. So that being said, go out there, make a ton of money on eBay, rock on, and peace! And ye of little faith. How many of you guys right now are literally going ballistic saying, "Where's the Fox News Cup of Life?" It's right here. This is the Fox News Cup of Life. Happy is he who drinks from it. Guys, the ball's in your court. Please, I want to hear from as many of you as possible that had interaction with Bulq. I want to know how the sale went down. Give us all the details you can in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. I guess that's basically all I've got to say right now. So yeah, wait. Please. Don't be bitchy! See you next week.